I haven't filmed this experience and it's been quite an experience. I haven't really known what's going on exactly. Yesterday morning I came to the hospital around 9:30 in the morning, I think, because around 9 in the morning I started having really sharp pain in my lower abdomen on my left side, and I thought that it was digestive or something, but I texted my close friend Jenny and she said she was going to take me right away and we'll just see to make sure everything's fine. And then I got here and then we realized that I was having contractions and they were like 3 to 5 minutes apart and they just continued. So that started in the morning. Around noon I was given medicine to stop the contractions, and they didn't stop, but they did slow down, so that was really good. But then they picked back up again to being 3 minutes apart, and I'm only 31 weeks and I was 4 days yesterday, so now I'm 31 weeks and 5 days, and every day is counting right now. So then because the contractions picked up again, we decided, well, the doctor decided that they were going to admit me for a few days. Now it's COVID time, so I'm alone and Sean is home with the kids. He was able to visit me last night and drop off some stuff, and I think technically he could be here. It's just we don't have childcare right now for our other kids. Hi. No. Sorry. I have a really good nurse and she reminds me a bit of my sister who's becoming a nurse, and I think that's so nice because usually my sister would be here with me. Oh, I have to tell them when I feel contractions, and I think I feel one. But sometimes I feel things and I'm like, was that a contraction? And they say no, and I'm really confused. And then at one point yesterday I was like, it's really good that my contractions have slowed down so much. And the nurse was like, no honey, they've picked up. They're every 3 minutes. And I was like, oh gosh, no wonder my back hurts. I just feel a little bit out of touch with what's going on. But I will say, because I'm early, the contraction experience is a bit different. It's not as intense of like, I'm not having one and then I'm having one and then I'm not having one, I'm having one. It's more this lagging pain that's consistently there, but I can feel some contraction. They checked me. My cervix was 1 centimeter dilated and I was 40 to 50% effaced yesterday. And so they kept me here and they've given me magnesium, which is gonna slow everything down and, help the baby's brain develop. So they're preparing for if baby's coming out early, then her brain needs more help developing. And then they also gave me a steroid shot and they're gonna give me another one today. And that really hurts. And that is to help the baby's lungs to develop faster, to prepare the baby for coming out early. Because even if she doesn't come like tomorrow or this week, it appears that she's coming out sooner rather than later. So I'm just here, got my tuna sandwich. I have a catheter in. I lost my bathroom privileges. I had bathroom privileges all night, but then they have taken them away from me because magnesium makes you wobbly and relaxed, and I was wobbly and relaxed, and they don't want me to get hurt. Good people. I'm just afraid that I'll deliver and it'll be like this emergency moment. Oof. And Sean won't be here and I won't be able to film it for him or my sister to see, or you guys, but I like you so much. But first I just want my family to be able to see that the baby's coming. So anyway, it's a little weird, but that's what's happening now. I have a catheter in. I got a suppository put in my bum. I had a COVID test in my nose. I had a steroid shot in my bum. I had, what else? I have IVs. I get blood work done. What I'm saying is there's a lot happening to my body right now to protect this little baby, and it's good. And I'm trapped here, so I have to rest, which I think is probably the best thing for me. That's the update. Oh, do you want to see the socks I'm wearing? These like sock thingies, and they squeeze my feet to help with blood flow. It's fun. See that mattress over there? I peed all over that. That's a story. Should I tell you that story? They put the catheter in me, but I guess my bladder was so full that the pressure, hey, I'm giving the update. The pressure made pee go everywhere. So that was cool. My nurse is an angel. I won't show you who she is because I don't know if I'm even allowed to do that, but she is an actual angel. I got a visitor.
Best visitor ever.
Hooray.
You're doing great.
So thank you. It's Saturday and we don't know how long I'll be here, but she's still in there, so that's great news.
She's cute. Stay there. Just keep getting, you get cuter every day that you're in there. So you stay in there now, and you'll come out cute. Don't worry. Take your time. Take a long time. Okay, bye.
We don't know your name.
Love you. Bye.
That's all. Hey, we're leaving the hospital.
Yeah, pregnant.
Still pregnant. My belly shape is entirely different. My belly shape is like
it is.
flatter.
It's flat.
It's so funny from laying
It
on
looks
my
like
back.
mine. Who's pregnant?
No, but it does look different. It's like, well, I don't know. It's hard for you guys to see. Anyway, we're here with the Hyundai. What do I tell you? I don't know. They didn't technically give me bed rest orders, but they sort of did. So I'm just supposed to chill, and we're supposed to just keep her in as long as possible and see how it goes. So many contractions, and it feels like my lady parts are gonna fall off.
In the car.
I'm not gonna have the baby in the car. We're filming.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, so poor Becca. So I was just about to leave Becca's house after a work day, a very chill work day. We got a lot done, but I stayed mostly in bed and worked from the bed. But as I was leaving, it felt like I was kind of peeing my pants a bit. And so we think my water's leaking because I wasn't peeing my pants. So Becca's gonna just take me to the hospital. We're gonna go get this checked out. And I'm having contractions, and Becca has, she doesn't want me to have the baby in front of her. So,
because I'd be very stressed. I'd be like,
yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah, she wants to make me feel better. I was having contractions. She was like, can I give you medicine to help this feel not as painful? And so that's like really sweet. But it doesn't help. What's going on?
You're gonna have your baby in my car.
No. But yeah, the contractions just keep pushing water out of me, and they're very close together, and it's Friday in Los Angeles.
6 p.m.
So Baby Cakes doesn't know she's being born in LA, where Friday 6 p.m. makes it pretty hard to get to the hospital. But we're praying, and we're gonna get there, and we're not gonna have this baby in the car, in Jesus' name.
Have you had any symptoms of COVID-19, like shortness of breath or coughing or fever?
No, and I was tested 2 days ago just to be sure, and I got the results today, and it was negative.
Okay. If you get admitted here, they will test you again.
That's fine.
FYI.
That's fine.
Anyone who's with you will have to wait in the car until we admit you, okay?
That's fine.
All right, so we'll bring you on in. We'll see you in a
Thank
second.
you. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, thank you.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this child. Number one.
I'm only 2 centimeters dilated, but
What?
my water's totally broken.
Oh my gosh. What did they say about the red color?
They
bleeding?
haven't said anything, but her heart rate sounds nice to me.
Oh,
so.
that's good. So have you given them like the update yet on what happened?
No, I was crying when I got you.
Oh,
I was
baby.
really scared. We have a nice nurse.
That's
We
good.
don't have to worry about it. So I was at Becca's house, and I was coming home after working, and when I was walking downstairs, I felt like a little liquid come out, but I always feel liquid come out. It's a watery time being pregnant. Anyway, but then it just kept coming and just like kept leaking.
Describe pregnancy.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a watery
It's a very
time.
watery. I said it's like a leaky time. You leak so much. But then it just kept leaking, and so then I knew I probably shouldn't drive home. I was gonna drive home and then ask you to drive me to the hospital, but then I just kept leaking, and so then Becca said no, she'll just take me to the hospital, and that was smarter. And so then we came, but then more leaking happened, and then I started crying because when I got out of the car, it was like soaking wet, and I was sitting on like a white cloth, and it was bloody colored, like liquidy and bloody, and so then I got freaked out. But then they pushed me in a wheelchair, and then they had me like stand up to go into triage to check if I'm actually in labor, and then it was so much liquid that it was clear I didn't need to go to triage. So then they just had me sit right back down, and then they brought me straight here. But they just checked my cervix, and I'm only which is so fun.
Only 2%
Only
dilated.
2%. I've only had
2
2.
centimeters.
Yeah, which is so crazy because with the other kids, when my water
Yeah,
broke,
you didn't have your water break till you were at like 10
no,
or something.
they had to break it for me, and then
Yeah.
it was the end of the delivery process. The baby just came.
Can you show with your hands how big the baby probably is now?
I don't know, like a squash?
Because she's 30. Is she 35 weeks yet?
No, 34, almost 35.
Like
though.
34
a few
and 3/4?
days. Yeah, a few days.
Yeah,
Like a baby squash.
like a baby squash.
Yeah. So, but I think she's coming soon.
She's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, little baby squash is coming.
It's 11:33 p.m. and my contractions are about 3 minutes apart. Water is just broken and leaking everywhere. It feels like I'm peeing all the time. And they want to give me Pitocin to move this faster. And I'm pretty nervous. I have never had that. So this whole thing is really like entirely different than my experiences before. Also, Sean's not here. He went home to get some things for us and talk to the girls who are watching our kids. And so I asked them to wait on the Pitocin until he's going to get back, just in case it moves really fast. But maybe it won't. Maybe it'll go slow. I have no idea. A little bit.
Did you say hunk of junk? Did you say you're scared?
A little bit.
They're putting you on ferocious?
No.
Precocious?
Pitocin.
The big update, we got graphs, we got drugs.
We got grapes.
Tell us about
grapes.
I brought you the grapes. Tell us about the precaution.
Pitocin. So they started me on Pitocin. My contractions are 3 minutes apart, but I am still like 2 to 3 centimeters dilated, so they want to make me more dilated. But they said my cervix is very soft, so it shouldn't take too long.
So how are you feeling about all this?
I feel a little nervous.
Yeah, me too. And they said that the baby's gonna have to go to the
Straight to the NICU. And the NICU team will be here when I deliver her. And I think you'll go with her.
Yeah, they said I can go with them. That's fun. Do you think I'll be able to hold the baby? No.
I don't know. It
Probably
depends. It depends on if she can breathe and like if she can breathe on her own. That's a big deal.
Okay, the big question: are you gonna do an epidural or not an epidural?
I don't know. I will see. She's gonna be a smaller baby, so it just depends on how much pain I'm in. I don't know. I'm open. I can't move. That's the difference. For the other labors, I was able to get up and use the bathroom, and I feel like that helped manage the pain that I could
Why
get up.
can't you move? Oh, because your water broke.
Because my water broke, yeah, and so I can like move around in bed a bit, but not as much.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll see. What do you want? Sean's resting. In between contractions, it's pretty mellow, but then when the contractions happen, they're hurting now, which I think is good. I hope that means that my cervix is actually dilating and the baby's gonna come soon.
God, I pray that she can come quickly, and I pray that you'll comfort Jess. Lord, I pray that she'll be healthy, and that all the doctors and whatever NICU team or whatever, God, that they'll be ready for her, and that they'll be able to know exactly what she needs, and that they'll be able to administer whatever it is she needs, and that she'll be able to breathe in Jesus' name, that her lungs will function, that she'll be able to breathe, and that she'll be ready for life, God. If you're calling her out, calling her to come out right now, God, then she's ready for life, God. So help this process and help Jess. Oh yeah.
So I wonder if she's gonna go soon. But if she's not, it hurts.
Sorry.
It's 7:41 in the morning, and I'm still only 3 centimeters dilated, and they keep increasing my Pitocin medicine to make the contractions stronger, but I'm not more dilated. So they just put a device inside of me that will more accurately measure my contractions.
That
That
looked
way-
very uncomfortable. Was
Yeah,
that very uncomfortable?
It was pretty uncomfortable, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'm hooked up in every way. It's kind of interesting. Like
Yeah, you got a lot of cords.
My feet are hooked up to these things that like make sure my circulation is okay. I just have something on every side.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
So different from the other babies. But anyway, so now my hold on.
You having a big contraction?
Yeah. So they're stronger now because they can monitor it better. They can give me more Pitocin because they want to give you a really accurate amount, so they don't give you too much. And I'm supposed to only have ice chips, but you can have anything.
I get you a grape.
Thank you. What time do you think she'll be here? I'll give you $100.
Well, I should say something. I should say something soon. She's coming at noon. High noon.
Okay, I'll give you $100.
Give me $100 if she comes at high noon.
Okay, I think she'll come at 2. So give me $100.
I'll give you $100 if she comes at 2. So they said you're 3 centimeters dilated, 70% of face. So 70% of face means they just want 100% face, obviously, before the baby comes out, because you gotta have nose, ears, etc. So 70 is pretty good, I imagine. She probably just needs an eyebrow, cheek, whatever. So yeah, as soon as she gets 100% of face, then I think she's ready to come. That's how babies. I think that's how it goes.
I got an epidural.
Yeah, she's happy. I'm happy.
It was really good.
You got an epidural? I got a breakfast burrito.
It's almost like an epidural. No, my doctor who did the epidural was so nice. He was talking to me all about Barcelona, and I feel a lot better. I feel like it was the right decision.
You're glowing.
I feel like I look crazy. Do you think I look nice?
Oh, you look great.
Oh, that's nice. I'm now at 4 centimeters dilated though, so that's nice. That's something. But this could last all day, they said. So this is good that I got that.
Was it painful getting it done?
It was painful, but it was very quick. And I had 2 contractions while they were doing it, so they just had me breathe through it. And I just felt like the doctor was really confident, and he knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it very quickly. And yeah, it was kind of a game changer. So I'm really thankful that I chose to do it. I'm also thankful that I didn't do it with Wilson and Eloise, because I know the difference.
You get all the experiences.
Yeah, I'm so happy, but I think it's best. We have 2 kids already. I don't want to be dead tired when this baby comes out. So Bee is on her way out the exit door. She is. We're waiting now for the doctor to get here and the NICU team, the neonatal unit, because she's a bit small. So they already turned on the thing over there to get it ready for her. And she's coming. And it's way less dramatic than doing it without an epidural. But I actually really appreciate that in this moment because I'm a little nervous for her health. Like, we just don't know exactly how she's going to be when she comes out because she's early. So if I was also wailing in pain, I think it would be a little bit overwhelming for me. So I'm thankful that I'm okay. I can feel the contractions that are happening. It's not anything like what it feels like without an epidural. It's way better as far as the pain is concerned. But I can tell what's happening, and I like that. I like that I can be aware of contractions and all of that. So here we go. She's coming. I'm 10. And so the doctor just arrived, and we're about to push. This is such a different experience from no medication, like entirely different. It's very calm and not noisy and just, I don't know, sort of controlled, I guess. But the pushing thing, this is going to be interesting because with the other kids, I didn't have to push that much. With this one, I don't know how it's going to be. I hope I have strength. How you doing?
Good. I'm trying to figure out how to secretly set my phone up.
Oh, we're going to try and secretly film.
Big breath. And pull your legs back.
Hold on to this.
And push.
Under.
Push over. Her sack is still intact.
But she's been leaving.
There we go. Right, that's all right. It's just a fork back. I just don't want it to
Mama,
snap.
hold
Go
on
ahead and
under
push.
your knee, honey. Under your knee. Okay.
Okay, good.
The other one too. Awesome. The baby's here.
Oh, baby's here.
All right. Take a breath.
Towel.
And push again.
Directly there.
All right, just relax. Just Just relax. I'm just gonna.
34 and 6.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna put baby on her tummy for a second, so come over here. Here we go. No, don't pull her up.
No,
The
no,
cord
no.
is small.
Just wiping. There's your baby. 27.
Baby looks pretty good. Here we go. What's her name?
We don't know yet.
Okay. She just peed all over her mom. I'll bring her over there, okay? Mom and Dad, you can follow.
Little baby. Yeah. Good job, little baby. Good job breathing, little baby.
8 and 9, we're looking good.
Got hair. 6 pounds exactly.
6 pounds.
Very good.
She's 6 pounds.
Ooh, that's a good sign.
But it's just that breathing, kind of pulling in right there, her respiratory appearance, I guess, is what we need to make sure she's okay. Okay? Weight-wise, she's okay, but you can have preemies that weigh a good weight, but they're still early.
Okay.
Cute.
She is pretty. How much did your other babies weigh?
Oh, you are gonna be big.
Oh, this is gonna feel like a real baby.
I know.
Let me get her some
27.
I'll get her.
warm blankets so mommy can hold for her later. So she's behaving and looking a little like she's a little on the early side, okay? So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take her upstairs for now, observe her, see, check her sugar. She's pulling a little bit, meaning that when she breathes, she stays nice and deep in room air, but her, her retract, meaning that her chest kind of flutes a little bit. So it's just safer to take her upstairs, okay?
And do skin to skin, girlfriend.
What I would do is move the bed.
You're okay. Your hair, Mama? Oh, sorry. That's okay.
Oh, where's your ball?
That's okay. I didn't even know you were gonna
Cover the
come.
babies so she doesn't get
I didn't know you were gonna come, and then all of a sudden I found out you're coming. Hi. Hi. So, hi, baby. How's my love? You have a really great brother and sister. You're gonna be so excited.
The baby is nursing. She's so happy.
You know, I was in the middle of preparing that one when you called. I was in the middle of preparing the milk when all this started.